Hey guys, good morning. It is 10:30. I am on call. I kind of had a feeling, I don't know, it was just one of those things. I kind of felt like I wasn't gonna work 3 days in a row, you know, like I worked my last 2 shifts. So it worked out fine. I don't know if I'll end up being on, like on call the entire day. It's 10:30, I haven't been called in yet, but I still could be called in. Just like always, you guys know the routine. So now I figured I might as well take advantage of what time I have. I'm headed to the gym, and after the gym I'm gonna go to HEB and try and get my tags because they're already technically expired. It's still within the 15-day grace period. I don't know if HEB will let me get them or not, but I have the paperwork and everything to do it just in case. I'm hoping that would be awesome, because then I can just get it done with. And then I'm going to stop somewhere to get me a gift or a gift card or something like that. And then that'll work out great. I can go home and just take a shower and kind of get ready and like clean up the house and do some things at the house, because we have a super busy weekend. Super busy. Tomorrow we have a festival like at one of the churches kind of in my mom's area, and that we try and go to almost every year. In the last few years, well, not last year, I don't know what happened last year, I don't know if I had to work or what, but the previous couple of years we were out of town during that time, because before Emmy started kindergarten, we would always take our trips in May, so it wouldn't be so expensive and so hot. So like when we went to Hawaii was in May, the beginning of May, beginning to middle. When we went to California, it was the same time frame, like the 8th to the 16th, or I don't know, 12th, somewhere around there. So now we can't do that because she's in school, and I don't want to take her out of school unless it's an emergency or something. Like this year she hasn't missed any days at all. Of course, if she's sick, I don't mind pulling her out, but not for vacation. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I've been trying to kind of do our vacations in the summertime around when she has school, over the weekend or over a holiday weekend or something, so that way I don't disrupt her school. So because of that, we've missed the festival the last several years, and I really would like to go to it. It was something that we went to growing up, and it was super fun and stuff for the kids, so it'll be a nice little treat for them. And then tomorrow night we have a first communion party to go to at the troop leader's house for her twin girls, so that should be fun. And then Sunday we were going to go to Carnival, which actually started yesterday, and it's again a little like carnival festival type thing in Helotes. We were gonna go to that because Sunday's the last day, but we actually have our H&R Block luncheon at Saltgrass at 12:30 on Sunday, which our manager just texted us about last night. So I was like, okay, well, now we have that to do on Sunday, and I don't know if we're doing anything before. I mean, 12:30 is kind of middle of the day, and after, I don't know that I want to waste the money going to the carnival, because we probably won't be done with lunch until 2 to 3, because there's going to be a huge group of us. So we'll probably just come home, rest and relax, and do hair, that type of thing. And I can't really go to like swim or anything right now because, you know, girl time. So anyway, being on call today all day will be nice, because I will be able to get stuff done if I'm on call. If not, at least I'm getting this stuff done, which is the most important stuff that I needed to get done. So heading to the gym, gonna have a good workout. Feels good. Feeling good. Now, the only thing is I'm very upset at myself because I was actually going to go to HEB first and get my tags because there's an HEB right next to this Gold's. I'm at a different Gold's. I've been at a different Gold's all week, and I really like this Gold's. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit more private, not so crowded. The clientele is a little more, I don't want to say, let's just be frank, they're older and a little more unfit, not fit. I hope that doesn't sound mean. I mean, including myself, but like if you're the type of person that goes to the gym, but you're self-conscious because everybody around you is like built and young and like super thin and ripped, and you're like, oh, here I am, frumpy old mom of 3. I typically, like when I go to the one off of 151, it doesn't bother me. I actually find it motivating to look at the other people that are running faster on the treadmill or going faster on the elliptical. Like, it doesn't bother me, but I know there are so many people, like my mom included. My mom really has a hard time going to that gym because she feels like everyone's staring at her, you know, when she's working out. Whereas I feel like if I see somebody who's not in the best shape or not in any shape at all in the gym, they should be like rooting that person on. Like, good for you, you're getting your life in your hands and taking it back. And that's my thought. But there's tons of people that don't feel like that. They feel like fat people shouldn't be at the gym, I guess, which is exactly where fat people should be, and they shouldn't be judged, is at the gym. But whatever, that's my own opinion. So I know that there's a lot of people, women and men included, that are self-conscious at the gym. This gym is super just like chill and quaint, and it's small. It used to be something else. It wasn't a Gold's, I know that. And it's just this, I don't know, I really like it. And Andres likes it too, and it's never crowded during the week, and I like that. Whereas the Gold's on 151 is like, I walk in and every day there's people at all times of the day. So this is nice. Anyway, there's an HEB, and I was gonna go get my tags right after and just like knock it out, or right before. And I was looking for here in Texas, we have to have like your inspection done, and it's a sheet of paper that has the inspection information. And then you have to take that when you go get your tags, so that they'll give you your tag. It's like an inspection and registration in one, and I could not find it to save my life. I even texted Bia and I was like, did I leave it in your car? Where is it? Text Andres, and he couldn't find it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's only $7, but it's just the fact that I had to leave my car there yesterday for 4.5 hours to get my oil change and that done, and I was like, dang it, I'm gonna have to go get another one and blah blah blah. Well, turns out it was in Emmy's room. How it got there, it was probably mixed in with the books that I got her at Costco yesterday. That's the only thing I can think of as to how it got in her room, because I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I would have been looking forever, and Emmy would have no clue what to look for. She doesn't understand what that is. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. But now it just stinks because I have to go back home and get it and then come back out. So I think what I'm gonna do is go home, pick it up, go get my car washed at the wash tub, and then, because it's pretty dirty, walk to HEB, get my registration, and try and find some stuff for Bia. That's what the plan is. Putting gas, one of my favorite pastimes of life. But I had 12 miles, and I didn't want to leave it at the car wash, and then the car wash people have to call me because they're like, ma'am, you have no gas. Wait in line to get my car washed, Okay, car dropped off. I am still sweating from the workout, which is crazy to me. That just means it was a good workout. I'm at HEB right now. I got my tags, whoop whoop, super excited. Now I'm gonna look in the home goods section, see if I find anything, and then also I'm gonna get her a gift card. Okay, my car is clean. I'm so excited. You're gonna let me out, thanks so much. Smells so good. Doesn't smell like sweat, or the only thing I hate is whenever you get your car clean, like they move everything. They move the mirrors, they move your seat. It's almost like they do it on purpose just because they can. But that's okay, it was a good car wash. Only cost me $20. That was with tip because I had a coupon. And I got my workout in, and I made it to HEB and got my tags, which I'm gonna have to switch here in a little while. And I got a card for Bia, a gift card for Bia, a little gift to like tie to the card, just like a cutesy little spatula thing. I'll show you guys when I put it all together. And I got, HEB had buy 3 cards, get the 4th free. So I went ahead and picked up my Mother's Day card, and the first communion we're going to tomorrow is for twin girls. So I got them 2 cards also. So I got 1 free, which was awesome. I got out cash to put in their cards. I'm like on it today, and it's 1:15, still on call. I technically could still be called in. I could. I mean, I could be called in all the way to 5 o'clock. Like in 2 hours before my shift is when I can get called in, because I have to be there within an hour, so they can't call me past 5. Because then I would only work 45 minutes. That would be cruel. I don't know if they would do that or not, but that would be kind of cruel. My thought is like, you've done it all day without me, you could do it another couple hours, you know what I mean? But I was thinking, going home, Autumn's taking a nap. I talked to Andres, the big girls were eating lunch. He was gonna put Maddie down for a nap because they can't go to Bia's house tonight without a nap. They will, not Emmy, Maddie will act a fool. So I'm hoping everyone's kind of having quiet time taking a nap. I can go home, take a shower, get ready, and then when everyone wakes up and is refreshed, we can go to Costco. I was gonna pick up a few things, but I was with Bia yesterday and we were in her car. I didn't know how long we were gonna be out, and I didn't want to have to keep anything cold. So I may go back to Costco. I saw a few things that are on sale that I want. Like I saw the Baby Bell little cheeses, the light, are only 1 point. So I don't know, there's just a few things that I wanted to pick up. So Andres wanted to get some more protein shakes also. So he was saying maybe we would go today. Now, if I stay on call, then I'm good. I can just go to Bia's when the party starts at 6, and I don't have to worry about much else because I got everything else done. Woo! Feel so accomplished. Okay, so I'm trying to let my hair dry a little bit. It's 3:30. I'm gonna go put on a tiny bit of makeup, and I think I'm just going to let my hair dry naturally and see what it looks like, because I don't really feel like heat styling it, and I want to give it a little bit of a break. It's been up for the last few days, and while I'm doing that, I am on the computer looking at the new Erin Condren planners, and I was just looking at all the stuff that I have, and truly I don't need another planner. Like my hourly, which I love and adore and have planned in every day for pretty much since the beginning of the year. Like this one started January 1st, and I have literally almost every week. I think there's 1 week where there's just stickers. Yeah, this week there's just stickers, and I didn't really write anything in it, but I had planned on writing stuff and I just didn't. And I really like this, and this goes to the end of this year. So I will need, I also have a vertical that I was using before this. That's the one that I ordered last year, that I will need a new one. That one also ends in December of this year, so I will need one eventually. But I'm kind of tossed up what I want to get right now. I don't need one until January to replace the ones that I already have, but I do want to try the hardbound life planner because it's bigger. It's an 8x10, which is not too much bigger than these. I think these are 7x9s, but it's a little bit bigger and it's hardbound. The only problem is the bigger one only comes in vertical, and I really wanted to get it in horizontal. It doesn't come in horizontal. I didn't realize that. So it's cheaper too, which is crazy. It's $35. It doesn't come with a ton of extras, but I do have it in my cart, the pink one, because I'm curious to see. I think I'm just gonna get it. It's only 35 bucks. And then I'm also ordering a teacher's lesson planner for Emmy's teacher, and I have a few other things in here. So I have a link to Erin Condren if you're wanting to get your new life planner. They have the pre-orders going on right now. I have a link down below if you're interested. If you sign up through the link with your email, they'll send you a $10 coupon. It's always nice to get money off, so I will link that below, and when my little haul comes in, I'll show you guys. Okay, don't mind the mess in the background. Where's my blush brush? There we go. I'm getting ready. And I thought I would just tell you guys what I'm wearing because I know I will forget later because I'm wearing not new makeup, but makeup I haven't worn in a while. So on my face, I'm wearing a mix of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. This one is in 101 Classic Ivory. Super light for me. So I mixed it, like this is light even in the winter. So I mixed it with the CoverGirl Clean Matte 550 in medium deep. And this is for, it's a BB cream for oily skin. So this is like super mattifying, and this is on the, it says for oily skin, but it's on the oil, it's on the more oily side, a little bit more slippery. Oh dang, my eyeliner messed up. But I mixed the two, too light, way too dark. Mix the two, perfect color, perfect combination. For my eyes, I am wearing the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. I have Sorbet all over the lid, which is like a creamy berry color, and then a darker berry Goji all in the crease, and then I have Cabernet in the outer corner and kind of blend it out into the crease. And then I have a little bit of sugar on my brow bone. What else? For blush, I'm going to be using the Butter Blush in Plum Rose. This is a beautiful natural color. Like, look, my brush was clean. You can't put too much of this stuff on, and it seriously smells so good. Oh, so good. It smells like summertime. And then the other day when I was wearing the mascara, and I was telling you guys, oh, I'm layering like 45 mascaras. I had 3. I had the Revlon all-in-one, Ultimate all-in-one in Black is Black, the one with the red lid first, and then I went in with CoverGirl Supersizer in Black is Black, which is this one, and then I topped it off with Maybelline Lash Sensational. And so in this order here, 1, 2, 3, and it layered really nicely. It made it super voluminous and clump free, and I feel like I have on a little bit too much bronzer for this blush right now, but I'm gonna layer it and make it work. So I'm just gonna layer that. And then for my hair, right now I don't have anything in it. I think, like I mentioned earlier, I haven't even brushed it. I don't even think I'm gonna brush it. I think I'm just gonna kind of put it to the side and pin it up a little, maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay, 5:45. I'm leaving Bia's house, going back to my house. Luckily, we live really close together, because if we didn't, that would be awful if I had to leave. So I went over there to, I actually had gone over there to help her like set up and stuff, and I ended up just sitting there while she did her hair and makeup, which is fine. I mean, I don't really care. So went and did a few things at her house, hung out with her for about an hour, and then Emmy was playing with Macy. I left Emmy there. Now I'm headed back home to get the little girls ready and meet my mom so she can follow me back over here, and for Andres to be able to like take a shower and stuff like that. And then I'm coming back over to Bia's to hang out for a few more hours before she kicks everyone out, because she has to work tomorrow, which stinks. So yep, that is what we're doing. Mom's on autumn duty. The story of her life every time we're together. Autumn duty. Hi. Yeah, she's sleeping. Maddie was playing with the big kids, but then she's the only little one. So she's watching YouTube Kids with Daddy. She's all partied out. All partied out. In autumn. She's just getting the party started. Hey guys, it is pretty late. It's about 11:45. I just got done editing the vlog. It's exporting right now. It's funny because I mentioned in last night's vlog, like, oh, I doubt we'll be at Bia's very late. She has to work. I just got home about 30 minutes ago. And luckily she doesn't live far, so it's not like I had to travel far from her house, but still, it was a late party. We got there, went over there about 4:30, and then I came back home about 5:30, 5:45, and then I went back over about 6:30, and I stayed till 10:45, something like that. And I'm surprised she has to work tomorrow. So I mean, it's just one shift, and that's what she kept saying. She's like, it's just one shift, no big deal. But I would be exhausted. Like, I didn't even work today, but just with the anticipation of working, I was in bed by 9:30 because knowing that you have to get up so early to go to work and then you have to be on your feet for 12 hours sucks if you don't get enough sleep. So anyway, came home. It was a nice housewarming party. I did not vlog any of it because, I mean, I vlogged part of her house before, but that's like her privacy, and those were her friends and stuff that she worked, like co-workers and stuff, and I just didn't want to invade their privacy. It's different when I'm vlogging like the girls and their friends and stuff. My battery's gonna die, I know it. It's different when I'm vlogging there and I can get their parents' permission to have them on YouTube, but I don't know, I just didn't want to like intrude. So anyway, it was fun. It was cute. She had like the food and stuff set up, and it looks like she got some of this stuff, like a bunch of gift cards and things like that. I know like we got her a gift card, my mom gave her cash. Those types of things are good whether you need stuff or you don't. So it ended up working out perfectly because I was gonna get her glasses. Somebody got her glasses. And somebody got her silverware, which I know too, the things she needed. The rest of it she can kind of buy with gift cards and stuff, which is cool. So that was fun. One thing done and over. Today worked out perfectly. It was a very long day for me, but it worked out perfectly, which I am so grateful for. Only thing is, at the party, all the girls were super well behaved. Autumn got passed around like a hot potato. Everyone wanted to hold her and loved her and just raved on and on. Maddie did very well for a little while, probably the last, like, I don't know, right around 8:30-ish, she was like, I'm tired. Mind you, she had just taken like a 3.5-hour nap right before we went to the party. She's like, I'm tired. I kind of felt her head and she was feeling a little warm. She was like starting, I think I showed a clip of her kind of falling asleep. She was starting to doze off with Andres, like laying on his chest and stuff, and she just kept getting more and more warm. And then I gave her some children's Tylenol and she was like, Mommy, I feel like I have to throw up. I was like, oh my gosh. So we were right by the back door. We took her outside and she just kind of spit up some of the Tylenol. And so she was just very lethargic and very solemn looking. And so I just didn't want to chance it. So Andres took her and Autumn home, and I let Emmy play a little bit longer, and that way I could help you kind of clean up and stuff. So I stayed for as long as I could, and then Andres said Maddie just went down right away. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on her, because tomorrow we were gonna go to the little like Rose Fest at the church by my mom's house, and then we were gonna do the first communion party for the troop leader's daughters at night. But if Maddie's not feeling good, we probably won't do anything tomorrow, because I don't want to take, maybe to the first communion party I'll just take Emmy and leave Maddie home, but we're not gonna go do the Rose Fest or anything if Maddie's not feeling good. So we'll have to kind of play tomorrow by ear. I'm really hoping she's not coming down with anything. It's always a bummer when your children are sick, so I'm really hoping it was just like a one-night thing, but you never know. And I also hope it doesn't come with like vomiting and diarrhea. That would be awful also. I'm so tired I can't stop yawning. But does my makeup still look good? I'm like, so you can't really see, I look kind of blue in this light, but it came out really good. And the lipstick too, like the lipstick looks great. This is Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in patina, and I haven't touched up at all. It's 11:45. I put on this makeup about 3:30, so 8 hours ago, and it looks pretty good for me, for my skin, considering, what is that? I thought I had something in my hair. Considering my skin is pretty oily, I mean, this is like not a lot of shine. It's mainly because it's bouncing off of the computer. So I'm super impressed. I've been liking my makeup lately, and actually I got a lot of compliments tonight on it, which is always nice when other women compliment you on your makeup, especially other women that are wearing makeup, because they obviously like to put on makeup, and then if somebody compliments you, it just makes you feel good. So anyway, I feel like I'm babbling. Tomorrow morning I'm going to try and make it to the gym. I did 4 days of the elliptical this week, 4, which is awesome, and I ate really well all day today, and then I had like 3 cookies at Bia's house. Could have been worse, but I also had some wine So, you know, just threw that right down the toilet. And then tomorrow, Rose Fest is not like a huge deal. They do have like carnival food and stuff, but at the First Communion, I don't know what kind of food they're gonna have, and it's always hard when you go to parties like that to eat healthy. And then Sunday we're going to Saltgrass for the H&R Block luncheon, and Saltgrass isn't my favorite place. I'm not a huge steak fan, so I could get like a grilled chicken or something, so that may be an easier place to eat at than somewhere else. But it's just hard. It's hard when you're trying to eat right and eat healthy. I can't stop yawning, but yet you have all these events to go to. It's just tough life, man, tough life. On that note, I'm going to bed. I'm waiting for this to export. Should be up in a little while. Oh my gosh, I haven't even told you guys. I finished private practice. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I finished it this morning. I was like waiting because all the seasons have like, maybe the first one doesn't, but 2 through 5 have 20 some odd episodes. So I was on episode 11, no, halfway through 12, and I was like, oh, we probably have like another at least 10 more episodes, because I couldn't really see the series wrapping up. Like the stories didn't feel done to me. And then I happened to like look at how many episodes are left now. I was like, 13? What? And it's titled In Which We Say Goodbye or something like that, which the whole first season was titled In Which blah blah blah, in which blah blah blah. And I just was like, I cannot believe it only had 13 episodes, and I did not like the way that it ended. And I went on like all these blogs and stuff, and all the actors love the way the series ended. They feel like their characters came to a close. I was like, no. I wanted to know what happened to Sheldon and what was her name, Miranda. They decided to go ahead and like go together, and they were on the beach. Like they showed them on the beach, but I would have liked to see how long, you know, what happened, how long they lasted and everything. I already know what happens to Amelia because I watch Grey's Anatomy, but I would have liked to see her and James's story play out. Charlotte and the triplets, like that was a huge part of the storyline, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, they're happy, no big deal. Same thing with Addison and what's his name, Jake, with the baby. Like I would have liked to see more. And then they end it with, oh, which I guess if you don't want any spoilers, don't watch this, but too late now. They ended with Sam and Naomi getting married again, and she's pregnant, and which is crazy to me because he was like so against Addison having a baby, and now he's like, oh, you're pregnant? Oh wow, we're just gonna be a big old happy family. I'm like, what is this? I love the show, but I think it ended way too abruptly and not in a good way. I don't feel like the characters were closed off at all, but that could just be me. I don't know. I watch Grey's too, and I feel like that show kind of never feels like it'll have a good ending either. Like they'll never be able to wrap up all the characters in a good way, and that's just my opinion. So now I need something else to watch. I want to watch that 13 Reasons Why, because I've heard so much about it on Facebook. It just makes me want to jump with the sheep and watch that. I'm waiting for Orange is the New Black's new season to come out, and also Wentworth. I know the new season is currently playing overseas, so I'm waiting for it to come to the US, and I need a new show. I need something else to watch, or either that or maybe now I will finally catch up on my shows on the TV. I don't know, but I've been talking for 9 minutes, so I gotta go. Hope you guys enjoyed today, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye!